Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Cole, Professor Emeritus, Agricultural Economics at Virginia Tech, Blacksburg, Virginia. And, of course, we'd like to welcome you back to the Macro Clinic. Today's theme is turning a can't do to a can do. Oftentimes when I'm out on the road working with agriculture producers, they will often say, well, I can't do cash flow planning or I can't do a business plan because the business environment is too uncertain. Well, let's turn that can't do to a can do. Oftentimes with uncertainty, you can still do the cash flow, but what do? You do scenario analysis. In other words, different scenarios on production, cost, markets, and financials. And one of the things is that scenario planning can take that can't do and turn it to a can do so that then you can monitor your business progress not only throughout the year but over the years. Another can't do, I often will hear, we can't send that younger generation away, we just can't get along without them. They're our best hired worker. Well, my response to that is, if you're a good manager, you will find ways to make adjustments in your business so that you can send that younger generation away. And oftentimes I'll say, make mistakes on somebody else's money. Because that younger generation, what you're trying to do is cultivate the next best manager, but possible owner out there into the future. And so turning that can't do to a can do oftentimes requires you to look internally and make those adjustments, and don't be afraid to send that younger generation out there to learn new skills. Another one I'll hear is, I can't do transition planning. I don't have time for that. Well, oftentimes to turn that can't do to a can do, we do the drop dead exercise. We put everybody's name on a separate sheet of paper, put it in the middle of the table. We pull the name out and say, you're dead. Now what are we going to do? And oftentimes the dead person will try to talk. Well, one of the things is I find if you can't turn that can't do to a can do, the winners are oftentimes Uncle Sam and a bunch of high-priced lawyers and accountants. The final one is, I don't have time to take a vacation. Well, oftentimes, one of the things that I find is sometimes you have to kind of schedule vacations. If you can't take a full week, take a few 3-day weekends. Because one of the things is in successful business, you got to balance business with lifestyle, and you got to prioritize your priorities. And so, again, when we hear the can't do, oftentimes take the other side and say, how can we take that can't do and turn it to a can do? Well, next time, we'll see you in the Macro Clinic.